flinched when someone called her name in loud voice, and the next second, the door of her room got opened with a loud voice. She didn't react much because she knew who is he and why is he calling her. Taehyung entered the room and roamed his eyes around to find Vian, and here he found her sitting in the balcony while he is shouting his lungs out here. What are you doing here? Do you know from when I'm shouting your name? Are you deaf? He strides towards her while scolding her. She looked up when he stood in front of her, and she felt a shiver ran down in her spine. No matter how much she denied, she still feels scared when he glares at her with his cold eyes. After all, he is her cold, heartless professor, from whom every student is scared in college. So she is. What are you doing here? He asked, his voice stern. I was just here for some fresh air, she said while shuddering, while he nodded, brushing his hairs backwards frustratingly, and threw the mark sheet of recent test in front of her. What is this? He asked, anger evident in his voice. Vian gripped the paper tightly, not daring to look up into his eyes. Her silence only made him more mad. Why are you silent? I asked, what is this? He raised his voice a little, and she stiffened on her place and mumbled slowly. Mark sheet. He rolled his eyes in annoyance, rubbing his temples to calm his temper as this girl is making him lose his mind. For God's sake, I know this is a mark sheet. I'm talking about your marks. You just passed because of 1 mark. Or else you were failed for sure. I told you to focus on studies, right? She wanted to scream at him that this is what you are only saying to me from the starting of our marriage, that focus on your studies, that he is more like her all-time home tutor rather than her husband. But she swallowed her complaints as always because she isn't left with any courage in her to speak for herself. Are you listening to me? She snapped back at him when he again shouted at her, and he sighed, looking at her, who is staring at the floor blankly. I want improvement in next test, Vian. If you have any problem, then ask me. Focus on your studies. It's for your own good. She nodded while looking down. He sighed and walked away, and she sighed, thinking his scolding session for today is done. But then she again heard him shouting from the room. Come downstairs in 10 minutes. Dinner is ready. She again looked at the sky as tears started streaming down from her cheeks, which she was holding from so long, as she remembered the painful memories of her life again. Vian opened her eyes and found herself alone in the room. She was still in her wedding dress. She looked around and realized that she slept while waiting for her husband. He didn't come in the room, she said while biting her lower lip. She walked outside of the room after taking a shower. She walked in the corridor to explore the house, but she saw something which broke her heart. She saw Taehyung sleeping soundly in a room. He is sleeping here peacefully while she was waiting for him almost whole night. He didn't even tell her that they will be staying in different rooms. Don't worry, Ryan. Maybe he was tired or he wants some time to adjust with me, she said to assure her restless heart that it is not like which she is thinking. At least here she'll get a little bit of consideration, value, and love. She was cooking breakfast in the kitchen when she heard his footsteps. He walked inside the kitchen, but his steps halted, seeing Ryan cooking breakfast. "Good morning," she said with a small smile, while he took a deep breath before saying, "Ryan, you don't have to do these things or anything. Just focus on your studies, okay?" He said, frustration laced in his tone, and then walked out of the kitchen. And that's how, little by little, she got to know it is not any different from her parents' house. There, she had to follow her parents' order, and here, his. She had so many expectations from this marriage that finally there will be someone who will care for her and will love her a bit, but her hopes broke down mercilessly. It's been 4 months. He never asked her if she is feeling good, never asked her how is she, and day by day she is losing hope. Ryan was going towards her classroom as it was time for her classes to get started, but someone pushed her from behind, causing her to fall on the ground hardly. She looked up and saw Yuna laughing. "Oh, sorry, I didn't see you." Saying that, she walked away. This is her another reason of depression. In college, her own sister bullied her, and because of that, others also bully her. "I'm such a loser. I couldn't even stand up from myself," she mumbled to herself and slowly got up from the ground before walking towards her class without caring about the injury she got on her ankle. "May I come in, sir?" she asked hesitantly as Taehyung already started teaching. He looked at her coldly. Whole class fell silent. "May I know the reason of your daily late arrival in the class?" he asked, and she lowered her head without saying anything, but looked up when he shouted, "Out of the class, right now." Whole class was looking at her. Some were silently laughing and whispering among themselves. Most of them were her bullies. Her sister was her first bully, and because she was popular, most students started bullying her as she never says anything. "Sorry, sir." She turned around and slowly began walking out while limping, and he saw it. He sighed, looking at her wound. As always, Ryan is late, and I don't understand why she always comes late. When she always leaves the house early in the morning and always comes late in the class. And when I ask her the reason, she just stands there like a statue without saying anything, making me more mad. I shouted and told her to stand outside of the class. She turned around and started walking without saying anything. I noticed she was having difficulty in walking, and that's when I noticed the wound on her ankle. So that's why she is late. She got hurt. Then, can't she speak up? I don't know what is wrong with this girl. "Stop. Meet me after the class. Now take the lecture quietly. Go and sit." With that, Taehyung again started taking his lecture, glancing at her time to time. Ryan entered his cabin hesitantly after getting the permission. As she stepped in, Taehyung looked at her. you here? He stood up and walked towards her and made her sit on the chair, and then started searching for something in drawer. Why you called me here? Listen, I'll try to come on time from tomorrow. Please. Taehyung just nodded. After taking out the first aid kit, he bent down and removed her sandal and then placed her feet on his thigh. Wyan gasped as she tried to take her leg back, but he held it tightly. Stay still, he said sternly, causing her to stop her all actions, and he started treating her ankle. Where were you before, and how this happened? Actually, I slept while walking in the corridor. She lied, cause she can't tell him that her own sister is bullying her, and she's letting her do that. What will he think about her? Walk carefully and take care of yourself, he said as he stood up after bandaging her wound. You can go now, he said, but she was still staring at him. He waved his hand in front of her and she snapped back into reality. What? You can go. She stood up and was about to go, but then she suddenly turned and asked him, Taehyung, do you care for me? She asked with so much innocence in her voice. She was looking like a 5-year-old who is asking her mother that if she loves her or not, while Taehyung just looked at her shocked as she suddenly asked him something like this. Tell me, Taehyung, do you care for me? She repeated, and this time Taehyung answered her without hesitation. Of course, I care for you, Wyan. Is this even a question? A smile appeared on her lips after hearing him, but it disappeared after hearing his next words. And you know what, Wyan? If I'll not take care of you properly, then yours and mine, both parents will kill me. So, he just cared because of his parents, or my parents will blame him if something happened to me. And for a second, I thought I got someone who really cares for me. No one will say anything to you, sir. At least not my parents. So don't show me your fake care from next time, she said in a cold voice and left after slamming the door harshly, leaving a confused Taehyung as he didn't even hear her properly what she said. Fake care? What exactly is going on in this girl's head? He said while shaking his head. According to him, Wyan is very complicated. The more he tried to understand her, the more he gets confused. Her parents told him to be strict with her until she completes her studies. They told him she doesn't concentrate on studies and waste her time on useless things. But until now, he didn't saw her doing anything useless. He doesn't even let her do any house chores. But still, her scores are not improving, and that is concerning him. Wyan and Taehyung both were having dinner silently until he spoke. Wyan, from next week, your semesters are starting, and I want you to at least gain half marks. I'm not telling you to come first, and if you have any problem, ask me, okay? He asked, looking at her, and she nodded. And Wyan, I'll not let it slide this time. If you failed this time, you have to bear consequences. So study hard. Wyan's hand stopped from which she was eating. Now it was getting hard for her to even gulp the food in her mouth after hearing his word. Consequences, the word she hates the most, as it reminds her of her past. Consequences. Will he also lock me in a dark room for not getting good marks? Or he will starve me straight for days, or something more worse. Why eat your food? She slightly flinched upon hearing him and started eating slowly. Taehyung, who noticed her flinching, he don't know why she doesn't talk to him. Maybe because of his cold behavior. After 1 week, came Vian. The teacher called her name and she slowly walked to her with slow step. She was very nervous about her results this time. As other time, Taehyung just used to scold her badly. But this time, Taehyung has strictly told her to improve as he is really frustrated because of her. Here, she said and handed her the test paper with displeased expression, as most of the teachers also doesn't like her because of her poor academic status. Why at least try to improve. By these grades, you can't do anything in your life. Don't waste your life like this. Vian's heart dropped looking at her marks. She remembered Taehyung's word. Vian, I'll not let it slide this time. If you failed this time, you have to bear consequences. So study hard. Tears filled in her eyes while looking at her mark sheet. She grabbed her bag and hastily walked out of her class and then college. Taehyung is walking back and forth in the living room, looking at the entrance continuously. It is almost night and Vian is not home yet. Where is this girl? I don't even know her friends. He dialed her number again, but again. Why the hell she is not answering my calls? He sighed, getting worried for her as it is the first time she is out till this late. He had called her parents also, but she is not there either. He walked inside her room in order to find her diary, where she writes her important one's number. From there, he could at least find her friend's number, but he doesn't know that she don't have any friends. He was looking for that diary and soon he found it, but it has only her mother's, father's and brother's or some relative's number. Aside from 2 pages, whole diary was empty. In frustration, he threw the diary on the floor, but then himself picked it up to place it on its right place. But while picking it up, he noticed many crumbled papers lying on the floor. Don't know what's got into him. He picked up one paper and uncrumbled it, but what he saw made his mind blank for some time. I want to die. I hate everyone. I hate myself. I hate this life. I hate everything. This was written on the paper. He immediately bent down and collected all the papers. There were almost 10 to 15. He picked them up and sat on the bed and started reading them one by one. I don't like my life. Everyone just dictate me what to do and what to not. Like I'm a doll and will work on only their orders. I hate it when someone orders me. Are marks everything? Without marks, you cannot live. Is marks more important than someone's life? People think I don't try. I try very hard, but I can't do it because I'm not made for studies. Maybe I can do something better, but no. If you don't want to study, then die. It's better than not studying. That's what my father tells me. How can a father tell this to his child? He shook his head in disbelief and opened the other paper. He told me, He told me if I'll not get good marks in semesters, then he'll not let it slide. I have to bear the consequences. I knew. He is also like mom and dad. I thought he is better than them, but no. He is showing his true colors, slowly. I know. He'll also lock me in the dark room and will starve me for straight days. Or he can do more than that. After all, he is my husband. No one will question him. My parents hate me, so they will be happy if something will happen to me. What the hell is stuffed inside her mind? Is that how her parents used to behave with her? His mind was completely blown up after reading her thoughts. He sighed and opened the last paper. I don't think I'll be able to score good in tomorrow's exam. I have studied day and night. My head is aching because of exhaustion. But I know I won't be able to get good marks. And Taehyung will again shout at me. My classmates will bully me and make fun of me. And even my parents and sister. I don't want to study. I want to die. I want to die. I'm a coward that I can't even kill myself. Please God, kill me. I can't bear this pain. No one loves me. I want to die. She is depressed. After seeing all this, he became worried, very worried. He immediately called his brother, who is a cop. Hello, Hugh. Can you please trace one number, its current location? Why? What happened? Whose number you want to trace? Viance, she is not home yet. I'll tell you everything later, but please, for now, trace her number. Okay, don't take tension. I'm sending you the location in 5 minutes, okay?